Dynamic East, the finance program, sponsored by Norse Group.
Think of East Anglia and it's easy to imagine a stunning rural landscape rich in heritage. But it's also a dynamic outward-facing region of cutting-edge innovation and enterprise. We're going under the bonnet of the Eastern region to meet some of the talented people doing business on the global stage.
Every business needs customers and investment to grow. But how do you get that investment? Well, one way is to borrow lots of small sums of money from lots of different people. That simple idea lies at the heart of banking, and it helped the Gurney family here in Norfolk build a thriving business in the 1770s. And that went on to become part of Barclays Bank.
But the world of investment has changed radically in the last few years. In this episode of Dynamic East, we'll look at how modern businesses are funding their growth.
These days, there's a new breed of investors, wealthy individuals looking to invest in the latest hot startups. Businesses call them angels, perhaps because they'll invest where traditional banks fear to tread. And now, the East Angles have their very own angels.
Anglia Capital Group represents a growing number of angels in our region. Appropriate enough, their office is on the Norwich Research Park, a dynamic hub of research institutes and innovative life science companies that could be the business champions of the future.
So Anglia Capital Group is a private network of angel investors run as an investment club on a membership basis. And our objective is to bring high quality investment opportunities in early stage companies to a membership of investors who want to apply their private capital and support those growth companies. Our main corporate partner is the New Anglia Local Enterprise Partnership. They have supported the development of Anglia Capital Group with budgetary support through the first 2 years of our operations. They are interested in supporting local economic development and job creation. And to that end, they have a £1.5 million co-investment fund to match invest alongside business angels. Two examples of companies we've invested in would be Superpass, which is a Norwich-based digital business that has created a music platform to link music, bands and groups with their fan base. And the second one, in contrast, would be Ablatus Therapeutics, the first ever spin-out from the Norfolk and Norwich Hospital. So we led that investment round, a startup investment. We worked with Health Enterprise East to put that together, and the Local Enterprise Partnership matched our investment with our angels.
So Health Enterprise East is the technology transfer service for ideas developed by the NHS across the east of England. So we provide services, innovation management services, to help NHS staff who've got an idea for a new product or a new service, and they're looking for support to help translate their idea into reality. So Ablatus was a technology which was developed here a number of years ago, and we provided support to help protect the idea, so filing patent applications, for example. We did some of the early proof of principle work by commissioning prototypes and doing some early animal studies in order to develop and prove the concept. And then we created a spin-out company, and we sought investment for the company. And the hospital now has an equity stake in that company.
Ablatus Therapeutics is the first spin-out from the Norfolk and Norwich University Hospital. It's developing a new surgical device for the treatment of solid tumours. Ablation is a surgical technique for destroying tumours within a patient. The problem with current ablation systems is that they can cause the tissue to dry out, and as the tissue dries out, it limits the amount of energy that you can put into that tumour, and as a result, you're unable to destroy tumours more than about 3 centimetres in size. We've had a lot of support from the local community, so Anglia Capital Group led an investment round that we closed in May. That was cornerstoned by New Anglia Capital and the Low Carbon Innovation Fund, which is managed by the University of East Anglia, also invested in the company at that stage.
But of course, angel investors are only one source of finance. Many businesses still use traditional sources such as bank loans, friends and family, or simply bootstrapping, reinvesting their profits in the growth of their company. Some people are turning to online sources such as crowdfunding. But here in the East, we also have access to grants and loans and other business support services from organisations such as the New Anglia Local Enterprise Partnership.
Finance and availability of finance for business is critical. It's the lifeblood of a business if it wants to grow. It needs to have the finance at its fingertips. Now, we all know that banks provide enormous amounts of finance to business, but we also know that banks aren't ready to lend to every idea, every entrepreneur, every concept. And what we do as the LEP is try and find out where are those gaps, where are the areas where businesses need finance, the types of finance a business need. So we work with the Anglia Capital Group, who were set up in Cambridge and very successful in Cambridge, but we wanted them to work here in Norfolk and Suffolk. And the work we do with Anglia Capital is, yes, we provide some finance to them, but that finance then sits alongside investment from angel investors. And the idea is that package of finance, we then find really good ideas and really innovative businesses that we want to be successful in Norfolk and Suffolk and grow here.
Primarily, when I'm looking for potential investments for our angel investors, I'm looking for innovative technologies in agritech, biotech, medtech, digital tech. So we look for scalability. The investors want to know that that company can get itself off the ground without too much of a capital requirement. They want to know that they've got strong intellectual property protection. They don't want a company that can be easily imitated. They want to know that the company has thought about an exit plan, an exit strategy. They want to know that they're going to get a return on their investment at some point in the near future.
Anglia Capital has also teamed up with the New Anglia Local Enterprise Partnership to create the New Anglia Capital Fund. One of its corporate members is the Adapt Low Carbon Innovation Fund, which looks for investment opportunities in sustainable businesses.
The Enterprise Centre at UEA is an exciting new initiative to bring green businesses together on the university campus, but at the entrance to the university, and in an exciting new building and location where students can also interact with businesses and themselves become enterprising. Our primary aim as the Adapt Low Carbon Group is to promote low carbon businesses and to help them become even more low carbon. That chimes very well with the university's objectives around climate change and research in those areas. But there's a very powerful movement across Norfolk and Suffolk to promote the green economy, and that's something the New Anglia LEP has been working on for about 4 years. So what you see here is a result of that strategy that we've jointly put in place with the New Anglia LEP. Well, the Adapt Low Carbon Group, as a business within the university, supports low carbon businesses in lots of different ways. Apart from being the owner, provider, if you like, of the tenancy offer here for the businesses, we also invest in companies. And the Low Carbon Innovation Fund will invest anything between £50,000 and £1 million alongside other investors, such as Anglia Capital, for example, which might be a co-investor with us. It will work alongside other investors on equal terms to make sure local businesses in the community, in the wider eastern region, get the investment they need to become successful.
If you've got the ambition to succeed and a dynamic business idea, what's stopping you? You can get all the information you need to create your startup online, in local seminars, even from the Norwich Business Library. Who knows, your business could be the next world champion from here in the dynamic East.
Dynamic East, the finance program, sponsored by Norse Group.